Well, the conversation right here of Mzansi Fundis carries on, where we discuss teams that have participated in continental champions. And now, Kaizer Chiefs, Stellenbosch, they're representing the country. Mamposa, Nabua ka Miguel, Roshaile Vase, Nakia, but we look at Kaizer Chiefs and then look at how it is that they played. There were moments of brilliance. You can see the football now, the identity is starting to be there.
He said the very key words, school fees. Kaizer Chiefs has not been battle proven. It's been a team that it looks like they're doing well. They're in the top 5 in the league, but they're not been whereby they've been taken at their battle scars that they can be able to say. When you talk of experience, some individuals have experience, but the team as a whole at the moment does not have continental, and that's what the team is getting at the moment. And funny enough, the one that has the most experience is the one that made the mistake that cost them the game, because Miguel comes with Champions League experience. But Kaizer Chiefs, where they are, a loss away is not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
What you've got to be able to do, everybody that's going to visit you in Polokwane.
Because also, Mamposa, I saw jokingly a lot of Kaizer Chiefs supporters saying, we scored an away goal, and people took it lightly, but it's still in the group stage. But away goals do count at some point should things be tight.
Yeah, should things be tight, away goals count. All I will say to Kaizer Chiefs supporters, leave Mukoko things alone and focus on your team, because you should have been focused on supporting the team instead of Ufa Mukoko, Seana Marena, and every other thing.
Cox, I think Chiefs fans are putting pressure that is unnecessary to Chiefs. Chiefs is building well. They've got all these young players. In 2 or 3 years, Chiefs will be ready to compete. I think if I was a Chiefs coach, I wouldn't worry too much about CAF and keep on building the squad. If this coach can save in that bank again and defend it, then you'll stabilize.
Whatever is happening, CAF.
Correct. Whatever is happening, is good for them to be there, just to feel what it's like, because of that's where the future is. You've got to play in Africa, but not pressure. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm trying to be realistic.
No, what is he doing?
It's out. You want me to go out? No, you want to say no, but no. Look. This thing is still have a heartbeat.
Yeah, we need a heartbeat.
Still have a heartbeat. It's appealing to it.
Even it's still alive.
And Paul said it very well. To lose away game, it's okay, but you need to win your home
large margins.
You need to win. No, but you need to win your home games. There's a game coming in Polokwane. Kaizer Chiefs must do everything to win that game. Bring them back into.
You're taking on Zamalek.
Yeah,
it's not easy.
They're beatable. How many games Zamalek have won in South Africa? So exactly, you use the advantage. It's hot in Polokwane. Please God, let it not be rain. We want to deal with
you don't want rain, you must play football.
Football is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
How many times has Lufuno looked at me and laughed when I say 3 o'clock?
Every time when it favors him, now he's talking about the weather now.
Yeah, but it's very important. It's very important to use your home games and your
advantage
yourself.
Yeah.
And we know in 3 o'clock in Polokwane it's extremely hot. I come from there. I know how it is.
Well, Lufuno, a man that was praying Steve Parker. I mean, home game.
And that's why you heard him when he said that I'm glad I've got a point from home, because winning from
all
home
3 of them.
is the most important.
Cupido came in.
Because he knows going away, and he said it, we want to go out there and try and get the result. If we get a draw, we will have done exceptionally well. He knows it's hard when you're playing away, guys. You play against a lot of things. So for me, the only result that you are in control of are the result that when you are playing at home. Yeah. And that's what they need to utilize that.
Mamposa, we look at Bafana of the old, and I'm saying old, I'm talking about the initial phase, Yata Hugh. There were a lot of Stellenbosch players. Mara Kiabona no prelim squad. This selling thing, impact the Bafana.
Look, a lot of the players that were at Stellenbosch are players that have been sold. If you're looking at Fawaz, look at Jaden, you're looking at Reynas, you're looking at Van Rooyen, being
Oxmutetwa. There's a lot.
So when you then look at it, is that Hugo has focused on the 2 teams that have been doing well in terms of locally, in terms of number 1 and 2 being Orlando Pirates and Mamelodi Sundowns, because those are the 2 teams that are dominating that team. And those players are still in there. I mean, if you look at, you're looking at Reynas, he's still in there. You're looking at Fawaz, I don't know how, because he was saying he's not playing, but he's in the preliminary squad. So all those players are still there. But the one thing that is very clear, Matala, do not ask for how he chooses the team. just allow him to choose the team as his heart. Because now Lufuno's happy because there's Chiefs players there.
No.
I mean, one thing we can say, even though we don't know Formula Ramatala,
Yeah.
what we can say though is that he rewards loyalty,
Yeah.
he rewards team chemistry.
Yeah.
That's why he'll say, ngifuna ukumbona lo muntu ukuthi upheva kanjani team.
Ubani lo?
Abe ngisho nje angithi ubabizile abomangethe.
Mamela ngutshele. Abantu ngiyabaza bakhuluma. Mangethe Ntshosho, Zwane, Mshishi, Kwani,
Shikabani.
Bari. Wabona ke mabitso sokas. Leave that boy out of the squad, you are done. Even in the last 23, injury or no injury, bring Zwane there. You know Themba Zwane off the pitch. He's the one that talks to the players. He goes to this one.
And that's the chemistry.
It's just the chemistry. Because of, you know why? They know what he can do if he's not injured.
He's a leader.
So it's believable. He's a leader. I'm happy with what he was doing, and he must take that point. Whether it's 23 or 27, he takes. But Zwane must be there. Mshish.
I don't agree. I don't agree with what he's saying. We cannot afford to take a player that we're not 100% sure about his fitness.
It's one player out of 23 with 11.
No.
What are you going to lose?
I'm saying to you, when you're going to the tournaments,
Yes.
that's why it's very key. When other coaches, when you have to take 3 goalkeepers, they choose to take 2 goalkeepers for a reason, because they know how the tournament can pan out. So it is very key that every player that we are taking there is a player that we are going to use. Zwane came back, and he collapsed. He came back, he ran in the field, and then he collapsed. And then they have to take him out again.
Well, without stealing your show,
But
I disagree. I totally disagree.
saying that-
How many players out of 23? Let's take all the squads that have taken players. Some players don't even get to play in that 23. They some come without playing.
But Owen, I'll say, what Lufuno is saying, yes, there's correct to
Yes.
say he may not be, he's not 100% fit.
Correct.
Because
I agree.
He's still loading at the moment in terms
I
of
agree.
his workload and everything.
But we know what he can do.
But based on what could happen, it's because an injury could happen to anybody.
100%. 100%. Others won't play in that 23.
Even Rayleigh's coming back from an injury, so
Absolutely.
he's not back there.
Absolutely.
But what you get is that what you get out of Mshish is the difference between
But
winning
when
the
it's
tournament.
fit, but when it's fit, let's not run away.
Correct. When he's not fit, it's motivating.
It's very important.
It's motivating.
It's very important that the coach be true to himself as well and select players that are fit.
And
yes,
Lufuno-
yes, announced a lot of players on that preliminary. And there are players that are doing exceptionally well that also need an opportunity to play.
And Lufuno, I'm sorry to cut you in. Maybe perhaps this question will also be directed to you. You talk about fitness and slotting into the team, and there's a player that has been left out. Thembinkosi Lodge, a big bone of contention. A lot of people are complaining about that. He's fit at this moment.
He's complaining.
So let me put it this way. If you start a brigade about a player to go to Bafana, just know that that player would not go in.
The campaign.
Yeah. Maybe if you want Lodge, people should have gone Madala side. But Lodge. Go Madala. Madala rattle noise. Let's noise.
Santo Sevele helmet.
Yeah, let's have a helmet, little Lodge. Little gift. Gift links. Hardly that noise. Madala noise. So that's the problem with Madala. There's no better player currently in South Africa, in the PSL and outside of the PSL, that is playing good football than Lodge. No one. Now Robert Bago Man City, Lodge. He was dealing with the Europeans. So guys, levels.
All right, levels it is, but this is the type of level we have to leave it on for now. When we come back, we will discuss even deeper on what's happening in South African football. Do stay with Mzansi Funis.